Welcome back to another video. Today's review is focused on Only Murders in the Building, Season 2, Episode 8, entitled Hello, Darkness. And the official synopsis of this episode is: the trio tries to save a loved one from the killer during a blackout, while the other Arconia residents explore unexpected connections. And before I give out my review, please like the video, subscribe or comment, or just watch the video and keep going on with your day. Episode 8 wasn't bad, as it had its moments here and there, but I think we finally do figure out the true identity of Glitter Guy. So yeah. When it comes with the plot for this episode, this plot focused on a few different characters and a few different plots of their own. And I think that it all worked out for what it was, as the blackout has officially happened and Charles is just extremely worried about Lucy. So basically the entire trio tries to basically go back to the Arconia before it is possibly way too late. But meanwhile, how the episode starts off is interesting, as we have some narration from one of the super fans, Marv, just talking about his life, talking about how news just travels fast, and he gives out his own theories about a possible serial killer being responsible for the whole ordeal. But the other super fans is not hearing it, as they are growing a little bit tired of the gang. They think that nothing new has just happened, as they are now starting to lose a little bit of hope of the gang with figuring out the killer of Bunny and them just trying to prove their innocence. But Marv is just that determined to make sure that he's going to help them out and he is not going to give up on them. So it was kind of interesting to see Marv have a little bit of narration, to say the least. So yeah. Meanwhile, back at the Arconia, everyone is just stressed out. Everyone is just trying to figure out what to do next when it comes with this whole blackout ordeal. Howard, in the meanwhile, is just trying to get at somebody by the name of Jonathan. And honestly, his segments was lighthearted, but at the same time, though, a little bit cheesy and cringeworthy. But that's life, because whenever you like somebody and you don't know what to say to them, that's how you really act, though, because just different things just goes into your mind about whether or not it's going to work out. And with Howard, it was understandable, and by the end of it, it worked out in his favor, with them going out on a date and now possibly getting into a relationship. I'm curious to see what is going to happen next between those two. Nina was also back in here, of course, for the first time since she's had her kid, and she is stressing out about her new daughter and also just the upcoming changes to the Arconia, as there was a few noticeable absences within this episode. Nina's partner and baby father, Jared, and Bunny's friend, Uma, like, where would they be during the blackout? And I am starting to suspect Jared a little bit more now. I know we're like 8 episodes in, but at the same time, though, I can kind of see it, though. Jared killing Bunny for the Arconia, like updating, like renovations, like I could kind of see it. Like, he's just a little bit questionable now. And it seems like Nina is now having second guesses about the whole ordeal, about whether or not she wants to do it. So, yeah. Lucy, in the meanwhile, she is just trying to fight for her life. The killer already knew that she was in Charles's place. She sneaks into the hidden passageways. The killer follows her. It's just like a whole cat and mouse game between those two. And the gang does eventually find her. And Lucy does reveal some things about being there at the night of Bunny's death. But I think that Lucy knows a lot more than she's letting on, but for some reason just won't say anything. I don't know why. I think that if she reveals a lot more, then she might get killed. Like, Lucy knows a lot more. She probably is afraid to say anything, but Meanwhile, the trio eventually catches Marv, as they think he was the killer at first, but Marv basically explains the whole ordeal. Like, he's been cleaning mold for the Arconia for a long time. He knew about the passageways and stuff like that. And he also talks about his relationship with his daughter and how bad it is. And it just leaves me wondering, like, what happened between Marv and his daughter? Like, how bad did it really get? Like, what was the whole reasoning for them to not talk to each other and just not say anything for a long time? Like, there has to be more regarding their relationship. Oliver is still stressed out about this whole DNA test, just figuring out just to see whether or not he is he is like William's father and everything else. And there has to be a reason as in why they're not saying anything regarding that. There has to be. But the episode basically ends with just Detective Krebs talking to Mabel and Lucy. And the way that Detective Krebs and Lucy was talking was a little bit questionable. Like they somewhat knew each other already, but I don't know. And it does somewhat imply that Krebs is Glitter Guy because of the glitter in his arm. And so that is how the episode basically ends. And I'm not surprised that Krebs is Glitter Guy, not by a long shot, but my suspects is now just at a crossroads because I don't know now. I don't know. Some of my people that I still suspect now is Cinda Canning for obvious reasons. She has the connections. She definitely worked with somebody. And like Poppy said, if she really wanted the story that bad, she will get a story by any means necessary. Detective Krebs, Glitter Guy. I think there is a huge possibility he is not the killer. Like, there are definitely more people involved with killing Bunny. Like, Glitter Guy, there's a 50-50 chance he did it. There's a chance he didn't do it. Like, Krebs, though, he's still suspicious. I still suspect him no matter what. Ivan, I still suspect him for obvious reasons. Like, but why would he kill Bunny after so many years? I don't know. Marv, he is definitely innocent. He didn't kill Bunny. I don't think he did it. But what about the other super fans? Like, there's always a possibility with them. Like, and also Jared. I now am starting to suspect Jared a little bit now too. Like, he has a reason as in why he would want to kill Bunny. Like, updating the Arconia, that could be a reason. But those are my suspects as of now. That's all I think. 2 more episodes before we finally find out the truth. And so as always, thank you for watching, and until next time.